weather, but we appreciate your support and coming out. It was good. In that our bench, I think, was really the thing that got us going in the first half, and then continued throughout the second half. So I talked to our players after the game, and I said, obviously the thing that I really noticed and I thought was a great sign of growth and maturity for Duran was, not playing much in the last game. He was sick. Didn't practice really the 2 practices prior, and didn't play a lot, but played okay. And when he was there, played good actually in a little bit of minutes. But had a great attitude, energy yesterday, and it reflected in his performance today. And I just thought that was says a lot about him and a lot about our guys. And so that's just great to see. And it's a great reflection of why he's improved so much as a player. That he plays hard. Yes, he's going to make some mistakes, but he brings intensity every day when he's out there, and that's why he's gotten better. So really proud of him and Josh, and I thought Jamel was good, especially in the second half. And Chris played good the other day for us, and Derek did good things for us as well. So I thought that was key, and then it kind of got us going with everybody else in the second half.
You talk about what Josh does as far as bringing a change of pace, maybe a little
bit?
Well, he's shown some confidence in ACC play.
Yeah, he played really well early in practice. Played early in the preseason, I thought. Played well. And then a little stretch where he hasn't played as well. But obviously the last 2 games he's been terrific, and he's a great kid, and he listens, and he wants to get better, and he's got a lot of physical tools. He's quick, obviously, and a good decision maker for a freshman, and then obviously can shoot the ball well and hasn't shot it well. For a stretch there, but obviously it was really good the other day and terrific for us today. So I thought that big 3 hit on the OB. We saw the matchup, and we had a quick set to get a 3. I thought that kind of broke it open there at 3 on the OB underneath. So he's getting better defensively, as you hope, but I think we're getting better as a unit, as a team. We've got 10 guys playing now, Joseph. We've got really 6 new guys of that 11, and that's a large number. So what's exciting to me is where we could be down the road as we keep improving.
How much offense were you maybe expecting to get out of Newkirk this year, and have you seen any improvements?
Well, he can't. I think we were very. I think once he got here, we were. Again, we can work out in the summer, so. He was here early, and he shot the ball well from the start. Probably a better shooter than I anticipated coming in. And I know when Ben was here, Alan, he was surprised at how good a shooter he was, and we were continuing to talk about that. But I think I think he also plays well with James too, and I think that's a nice combination too that we have. So we have another option there. So we were able to play a lot of different options today. We went smaller with. I was really concerned about Smatras as a 4. Having the 2 freshmen guarding a guy that can shoot it like that is a new thing for them. And so playing smaller I think was key late in the first half, and then the second half getting us the lead.
Playing small, starting with Duran at the beginning of the second half.
Yeah, just putting Lamar, and it was probably more to get Lamar on the matchup on that defensively to be concerned about that. I just think the 3 threes he had in the first half hurt us, and I just hopefully we'll learn something from that.
Jimmy, their coach just in here talked about how you guys, the team, and your individual players have definitely come to the conference as advertised, and should be ranked higher and so forth. I'm wondering, what's your initial vibe just in the first couple of games about how the conference is playing against you?
Well, it's terrific. You grow up as a kid and you hear about the ACC and the Big East, and you watch them play, and I never thought I'd ever be growing up in California, New York. ACC was the farthest thing from my mind, but you've always looked at it from afar and wondered what it'd be like, and so far I like it after 2 games, but we've got a long way to go and a lot of improvements to make, and a lot of great teams to play against, and a lot of great places to play. So we're fortunate. We went from a great conference to a great conference, and we're excited to be a part of it. I thought our fans were terrific. Our fans are excited about it, and I don't know if they understood how cold it was either. I don't know why they came out that many. I don't know how you can fill a place with that weather as it is, but I'm excited about it. The ACC, our fans are. I just think I think we're a team that, is, for obvious reasons, we were not picked highly and with all the new guys, but I have a lot of confidence in these guys as we go forward.
Jamie, Durant, outside that Cal Poly game, his last few games have been a little streaky from three-point range. How much do you have confidence in his three-point shooting, and how much does he have a green light to keep shooting, whether he's making or missing?
Well, I mean, it's the discussions I've had with Duran lately and have been about, Duran, you don't have to score he's a different player than he was, 2 years ago, and I think he thought, I actually said to him the other day, I said, right now, I think you're a rebounder. You look at his assist to turnover; he's almost at 2-to-1 assist to turnovers now. When you go 3-to-1, and that's remarkable, especially if you would have seen him play in high school and prep school. But he's improved, and he gives us other things. And so I explained this to him, and I think he was in shock. But I think he can help us in other ways, even if he doesn't score. And so he did that the other day, and he did that today, again, with 3 rebounds and 3 assists and 2 steals and 1 turnover and a block. So, I know the point because he had the 17 points, but I thought he played really good the other day. And just a minute, that loose ball, the steal, that was kind of a turning point play for us. So his energy, how hard he plays is what allows him to get better. So I just want him to know that he doesn't have to, make shots. And that's been a constant theme of our team. That I think it comes with youth, but is not letting missing shots affect other parts of your game, and not letting not scoring affect other parts of your game. And so that's something we really drill and have really emphasized with this group.
Jamie, their coach also mentioned that you guys are hard to drive against. You mentioned your physicality on defense, and I'm wondering, with the rules emphasis this year, did you have to reteach a little bit of how you do man-to-man defense?
Yeah, no, there's no question. I mean, we've really tried to do a better job of getting in the lane, help side, and with the rules. I mean, you can't hand check, you can't grab, and so it's been an emphasis. It's been a battle. It's a constant challenge to get guys to play that team defense, and even more so than when you played in the past. I mean, we've had to adjust according to the rules, and everybody talks about the conference. But 3-point line, the rules, the officials' interpretation. I mean, those things are the things we've had to adjust to, and we've made a big emphasis of that.
Jay, have you also adjusted at the other end of the floor, though? I mean, guys, is there more freedom? The guys are getting to the lane.
Yeah, I mean, I think we have for the personnel. We're probably a little bit more offensive minded. Some of these guys, and as far as shooting the ball from 3, we obviously thought we were. I've said from the beginning we were a better shooting team than we've had in the past, 1 through 4, especially, and obviously we started out good, hadn't shot it as well for a stretch, but it seems that we're shooting it better now, and I think some of that's shot selection too, though. So I think it's. I think it's a combination of the rules, but I think we also have the personnel too, so that allows us to space the floor a little more. That 4-man that can shoot the ball a little bit and play on the perimeter a little bit more, that allows you to do a lot more things offensively.
Maybe you're surprising through the first 2 conference games, maybe the other teams, just with the pace that you're playing. You guys are playing quicker. I mean, you're not. If guys are open, they're shooting. There's not a lot of waiting around. It seems like there's efficiency and energy, but there's also not a lot of standing around waiting for the ball.
I mean, I think we've always done that. I mean, we've always been good offensively, and I mean, if we're scoring a little more. I mean, we're getting the ball out a little quicker. I think our big emphasis this year was, because of our personnel, was turning rebounds and especially steals into transition baskets, and so that has been an emphasis. We have a lot of guys that can handle the ball, and that's 1 through our 6 perimeter guys, the one that play the 1 to 2 and 3, all can take the ball in transition and make a decision. So I think that's probably has been as impactful as anything.
You talked about Newkirk playing with Robinson.
Yeah.
How much playing against him in practice and knowing that he's going to have to fight for minutes to keep him off the floor, has that affected James just in terms of pushing him a little bit and knowing that he's got some competition?
Well, I don't know. I mean, James is, you know, he's team first, and he's going to help Josh in every way and in every situation. So I don't know that it's pushing. James is a self-motivated leader, and you know, I don't think he comes out and battles every day. So, you know, I mean, you can't. You know, the defensively, James, I don't know how many guards are better than him, and he's got, you know, one of the highest assist turnover ratios in the country. So, you know, just start with those two things and go from there. His leadership is dramatic, impactful on players, and so I don't know. I don't know what would change him or make him different, but you know, we got great kids. We have great kids that did well in school. They did very well academically this past semester, and they've all improved as the year has gone on. So I think that's probably more to do with anything.
Anything else?
You know, we had eight guys with over a 3.0 GPA, and I'm looking forward to see how they do this semester too as we go